Hello and welcome to the Dengie Marshes wind farm consultation. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about our proposals. We first introduced the project earlier this year when we held our first consultation. Since then, our team have been working to update and refine our plans. We're now in the stage 2 consultation, where you can see the proposed layout, how we are responding to environmental topics, understand the project benefits, and have your say on our draft proposals. Our aim is to help meet the UK's clean energy targets and support the transition away from fossil fuels. We're also committed to bringing real economic benefits to the local community. Your feedback is vital in shaping a project that works for the country's energy future and for everyone who lives and works here on the Dengie Peninsula. In this video, you'll hear from members of our team on some commonly asked questions. Please get in touch with us if you'd like any further information on the topics discussed.
The Dengie Marshes wind farm is a proposal for onshore wind turbines near the east coast of the Dengie Peninsula. The turbines would be located between the existing Turncoll and Middlewick wind farms and the sea. We are proposing to build up to 15 onshore wind turbines, which would be a maximum of 200 metres high at their tallest point. The project would be connected to the grid at Rayleigh substation via an underground cable. The turbine layout has been carefully designed with regards to landscape character and the existing wind farms. You can view the proposed layout on our website. As well as making use of the existing tracks created for Turncoll and Middlewick wind farms, our scheme also includes new access tracks, a substation and other related infrastructure such as underground cabling. Alongside the project infrastructure, our proposals also include habitat improvements. This will include improved ditches and hedgerows, new grassland and tree planting.
We know the coast of the Dengie Peninsula is a rich area for wildlife. It will be important to both protect and enhance nature throughout the lifetime of this project. To understand environmental impacts, a full environmental impact assessment is underway. We have submitted a scoping report to Malden District Council to agree with them the scope of our environmental impact assessment studies. The scoping report also sets out our methodology for assessing environmental impacts, which will follow best practice industry guidance. We're also working with experts and listening to local knowledge to identify potential issues and address them. This process will make sure all possible effects of the project are properly understood and managed. You can view our scoping report on our website, and further information will be published in an environmental statement. This will be available as part of our planning application in the autumn.
The project sits close to nationally and internationally important protected areas. This includes the Dengie Special Protection Area, or SPA, Ramsar site, and Site of Special Scientific Interest, commonly called a SSSI. Since 2023, we've carried out detailed ecological surveys and engaged with local interest groups and individuals. This has allowed us to better understand the wildlife and habitats in and around the site. Our surveys have recorded protected species including marsh harrier, dark-bellied brink geese and farmland birds like corn bunting and skylark, and 9 species of bats. We've also found signs of water vole, we know badgers are present, and are reviewing evidence for otters. Because of these important species and habitats, we're working closely with landowners, ecologists and environmental organisations to make sure the integrity of the SPA and the surrounding designated sites are protected.
A key benefit of the Dengie Marshes wind farm is the existing marine transfer facility on the Crouch estuary. The compound was used in the construction of the existing wind farms and has planning permission until 2042. This means it can be reused for our project. If the Dengie Marshes wind farm gets planning permission, most of the large materials like turbine blades will arrive by sea. This will help reduce pressure on local roads. From the sea, materials will be transported to the site by new internal access roads. Deliveries to the site by road will include such things such as small turbine parts, construction materials, cabling and site welfare units. We'll work with the local highway authority and other partners to agree the best transport arrangements, which will follow a construction traffic management plan This plan will include designated delivery routes, measures to avoid local peak times such as school runs, and details on how the community will be kept informed throughout the construction period. We are also planning to have a concrete batching plant on site and exploring how to source raw materials locally to help reduce the number of HGV movements. If we get planning permission, construction could begin the following year after further detailed design and survey work. Construction would then approximately last 18 months.
We're committed to ensuring that the Dengie Marshes wind farm brings positive benefits to the local community. A community benefit fund will be set up to support local projects and initiatives. As the project has a planned capacity between 100 and 120 megawatts, the Community Benefit Fund is estimated to provide between £500,000 to £600,000 each year for the lifetime of the project. We've had some really great conversations already and received ideas in our Stage 1 consultation. Some early suggestions included providing discounted electricity, improving local transport links, funding for nature projects and support for local charities. We are also exploring opportunities for local suppliers and contractors to be involved in the project. This would help create jobs and support the local economy. We're keen to hear your ideas about community benefits that you'd like to see and preferences on how the fund should be managed. We're always here to listen and we'll be arranging workshops later in the year, so please get in touch with your ideas. We look forward to working with the community as the project progresses.
After this second stage of consultation, we will carefully review all the feedback we receive. This feedback, alongside the results of our environmental studies, will help us finalise our proposals before submitting a planning application to Malden District Council. We expect to submit the application later this year. Throughout this process, we'll continue to provide updates, answer your questions, and keep the conversation going. Thank you for taking part in this consultation and for your interest in the Dengie Marshes wind farm. Together, we can help deliver a cleaner and more secure energy future for Dengie and beyond.